All right, cool. All right. What's your name?
Brian Madu.
Brian? Oh, Brian? Okay.
Brian Madu.
So I don't know what this is. Tell me what I'm looking at as the uninitiated.
It started off as a 1975 Bricklin SV1,
Okay.
which stood for a safety vehicle one.
Safety vehicle one.
It's got a full roll cage in it.
Yep.
I believe it's 15-mile-an-hour bumpers.
Which was pretty historic for the time, right?
I think back in the days they all had the bumpers on them,
Yep.
but the full integrated roll cage and
different.
everything,
Yep.
yeah, that was never done before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh, and also you sit inside the frame.
Inside the frame.
Yeah, every modern car,
Yep.
you're sitting on top of the frame.
Yep.
This frame is actually right beside you.
Okay, is that why it has the high door sill?
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's actually an extremely beefy frame. When I first got
Yep.
it, the frame was bent, so I took it in,
And-
and then it took every pound of force on the
Yeah.
frame jig to straighten it.
I could see it because it looks really thick, and at the time,
Yeah.
metallurgy would have demanded a thick frame just from a strength
Well, yeah,
perspective.
it's about
Yeah.
4x8 box frame all the way around
Oh, okay.
with the integrated roll cage. So
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, the carbon bits is what
Yeah.
I'm really interested in. Now, I assume Bricklin did not put these in.
no,
Okay.
there's
What's the
not
story?
much original on this car.
Okay.
Maybe 10%, like
Yep.
the floor pan, the roll cage,
Yep.
the frame. This is a brand new body. It's plus a customized body,
Yep.
and then I customized it more.
Customize it further.
Yeah, these, I spent 5 years looking for hood vents. I've got the 90s Fox Body 5-liter by Ford Racing in it, and it gets very hot
Yep.
because I had it in my 5-liter Mustang. So
Fair
I
enough.
looked forever for some nice vents. I believe these are 2014 Mustang vents.
They looked familiar.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I found a place that made them in carbon fiber.
That's super cool.
One step up. So.
I like the carbon look. Like
Yeah.
it really goes well with the orange. Like that's a power combination,
Yeah.
I think.
Unfortunately, when I wanted the car painted,
Yep.
there were no orange cars to be found.
Yeah.
I wanted something different. I wanted something bright. So I got it painted, went to my first car show, and 3 other orange cars showed up.
Of course. Of course. That's always the way it goes.
The nice thing is this is a one-off color.
Yep.
The guy who painted it for me, he promised
Locked
me
it
he
off.
will never paint another car this color because other people have come into him asking for it.
Oh, sure.
He
It's
will
very
do
vibrant.
variations, which I have no problem with,
Yep.
but never the same color.
Hey, you know, that's all right. You pay for the exclusivity.
Yeah.
I think so. So
Yeah.
you had said it had a Ford 5-liter in it, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was out of an old Fox body.
Nope,
Oh.
it's from Ford Racing.
Okay.
I wanted the original. It came with a 351 Windsor.
Yep.
Absolutely gutless, of course, because of the 70s. And it filled up every inch of the engine compartment.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to pay for a machining of it because it costs more than a new engine.
Exactly. Yeah.
Try to get a replacement engine. They don't make them by Ford. So
Yep.
the service manager who knew me because of my Mustang said,
Yeah.
well, we got this 5-liter. And he was talking about it. I said, no, I want the original 5-liter.
Yeah.
But we've got this 5-liter. No, I want the original. After going back and forth for about a minute, he says, no, you're not understanding. This is the 5-liter and the only 5-liter we have.
That's what you want.
Other than a beefed up version for turbo, nitrous, or
Yeah.
supercharging, which this thing will never see.
No, I think it's well, I imagine the power is probably good for the chassis at this point.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
never put my foot into my cars.
Yeah.
I have tried accelerating in it,
Yep.
and I think I had a smile for in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
This is really cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for letting me talk to you about
Yeah,
it.
no problem.
I know it's like you say, if you bring it here,
Yeah.
somebody's going to ask you to talk about it.
I actually put it out to the Bricklin Club,
Yep.
and because there are some in Edmonton,
Yeah.
I said, come on out, meet with me out there. They won't bring their cars out. I see that
Why?
one at the odd car show once a year.
That's
I said,
such a
hey, you want to
shame.
go for a cruise and all that? Go to
Yeah.
like one of these events, and I never hear back from them.
No,
It's
they
so
got to bring
sad.
them out. It is. Because you
Yeah.
know what?
This is Canadian history.
It is. You're absolutely right. It
Yeah.
is.
And
Well-
it freaks people out when they know it's a Canadian car.
Yeah. We used to make things, believe it or not.
Yeah, and believe it or not, the DeLorean was
Yep.
designed after this car.
Yep.
He bought the prototype of this car, and that's what
took
he
it back.
built. So that's why a lot of people say, oh, it's a just a painted DeLorean. No,
Yeah.
DeLorean was designed after this car.
After this car.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to